Hi guys, Ronnie here. Today I have another exclusive bike build coming up and ready to show you. This one, as you can see, is a lot different than what I normally do. So the frame set is a Pinarello F10/F100 Giro d'Italia limited 100-year edition frame. So it's pretty much the first Italian frame I'm going to build up, and it's quite an exclusive one. The component list, well, that goes on to match that. So the wheel set, Zipp 454 NSW carbon clinchers. Then the proprietary finishing kit for this bike, so the seat post, that's bespoke. The bar as well, it's the most Italian integrated bar and stem. It feels a bit heavy, to be honest. Then Selle Italia pink, again Giro 100 edition saddle. Then for the smaller bits, this is the expander plug, stem top cap, Kogel ceramic pulley wheels, Quark red D0 power meter, Kogel Italian threaded bottom bracket. Now this is a bit of a first for me. Actually, since most new bikes are press fit, this one is a rare example that's threaded, so it's going to be the first threaded BB bike I'm going to build as well. And then a monstrous 1136 cassette, more on that later. A set of compact chain rings, a set of SRAM-RAD 22 brakes, and a SRAM-RAD eTap Y-Fly group set, plus of course some lizard skins part tape to finish that off. Now for the gearing, it's going to be pretty extreme, and the reason for that is that this bike belongs to an older gentleman who likes to ride the Alpine Sportives, so for example the eTap de Tour. So he really wants those extra low gears, and this way he will get just that, so he can spin up every mountain he thinks of. Previously he's used an awkward mechanical Ultegra triple setup, which is quite dated now, and we can get much better range with the compact Y-Fly double system, and of course eTap is going to be much neater in terms of shifting and appearance and everything. Now perhaps you know this frame a little bit better than me. This is the first time I see a Pinarello from close up, sorry. So let me just go over the details. So let's just start at the front. The headset is proprietary, so it has these arrow-shaped spacers. Unfortunately, we only have these, so the fork will need to be cut quite a lot, so I hope the position won't be too aggressive. Then if you look at the forks, these have the typical Pinarello design, so they bow out from the wheel, and now since this is the newest version, the F10, it also has these little tabs at the quick releases to help them smooth out the airflow right there. Another neat feature is the concave down tube to shield the bottle from the oncoming air. Also has the port for the new Shimano Di2 junction box. We're not using that today because we are going wireless. Then neat little blanking holes for the cable entries. The seat post is held in place by an aluminum wedge. What surprises me actually is the brakes are still the traditional single mounts. Perhaps maybe on a frame like this I would like to see the new direct mount standard. as I've mentioned, the BB is threaded, so that's quite rare nowadays. And the chain stays, seat stays, they all have this nice little curvature in them. So overall, really nice looking frame and paint job as well. So it's matte. Perhaps not the most practical item, but it's not meant to be one. As for the graphics themselves and the paint job, I have to point out that from such an expensive frame, I think actually the graphics aren't all that top notch. They are okay, but I've seen better on cheaper frames. Let's just leave it at that. Okay, so overall, very exclusive, very cool build. Let's just not waste any more time and start building it up. to say it was a very easy and straightforward build, partly because it doesn't have any kind of super integrated front end. It has standard brakes, very easy to set up, even a threaded bottom bracket, so I guess it was done completely in under 3 hours. So very friendly bike from a mechanical or from a mechanic's perspective. Yeah, so again, just finishing tape and bar tape as on the Madone earlier, and basically the whole build went on without any complications. Regarding the Y-Fly group set or the SRAM Red Y-Fly derailleur, I think they are very, very conservative with the specification on this, because over on that bike the B screw is wound almost completely out for the 32 cassette, which should be the maximum, and this is a 36. The B screw is sort of halfway through, so it basically just laughs at 36. I think it could even handle 40. Not that it made too much sense on a road bike like this, but perhaps on a gravel build or cyclocross build that would be more useful. So yeah, maybe in the future I will try even a 40 cassette with the Y-Fly derailleur. I think it could handle that. So the Quark, again, updated, the latest firmware. I tried to set up everything to sort of a ballpark value, and yeah, overall I think it's a really very cool looking bike, easy to live with, much easier than the Madone. So now I'm sure you will be curious about the weight, so let's do a little weigh-in.